Caught me taking a sip of water there. Welcome back to Minecraft Through the Night. It's cold January in Oklahoma City. Kind of taken to calling this January ice. It's kind of my shorthand nomenclature for this series of Minecraft Through the Night. If you don't know, I've been doing Minecraft. I've been recording Minecraft Through the Night for at least 5 years, and I think I've been uploading videos. Man, I started off with a series I called Rehab. My friend Tweedledun made a logo for my Rehab series, Rehab with Doggone, where I was rehabbing an old alpha or beta save, alpha Minecraft from 2010, 2011, or beta save from 2011, 2012 maybe, 2010, somewhere around there. We'll call it 2011 plus or minus 1, right? And anyway, I was just chatting about rehabbing myself as well as rehabbing the world that I lived in. And anyway, that's kind of how I got started doing YouTubes. That's probably how I'll finish doing YouTubes. I can do a Paxel? Interesting. Well, shovel plus a axe plus a... You know what? I'm going to make one of those things. Where's my sticks? I was looking for them last time. So I've got that. I just need one of these. This is January, early mid-January. It's probably why can't I do that? What am I doing wrong? This is difficult for me this time of year. There we go. Paxel. Hooray! We'll save an inventory space that way. I will need... How are we doing with iron? Yeah, we got some iron. Might as well upgrade this, or repair this pick. Okay. Paxel. Alright. This is a difficult time of year for me. The urgent must be happy time of, you know, the holidays is past us. I want to say it starts about Halloween, really. And you know, I think I want to clear out the back veranda here somewhat. Yeah, like that. And maybe, you know what? Maybe we knock it all back a step and expose these steps, these literal steps here. Yeah, something like that. There's a long period. You know what? I'm just going to shut up and listen to music for a little bit, okay? It's a difficult time of year. And I wish I could tell you and give you a good reason why, and I really, I don't think I can. But I think it's this way for many people. It's the lull between, you know, the frenetic must love every one of the holidays, the incredibly pushy narrative we have, you know, must love all people, you know, cozy, happy. I mean, it's what we want, but we get it in so much force that it becomes what we don't want, you know. Kind of dread it. Kind of takes a toll on our mental health, you know. Those of us who are younger, like me, who are older, like me, you know, I'm going to pull one of those back in my day moments on you, because things didn't used to be so pushy and driven into your face back then. People celebrated Christmas, yeah. People celebrated New Year's, Halloween, trick or treat, and all that. But it was much less in the face. It was much less of a commandment, a social commandment. Now I would say it's almost a social commandment that we, you know, certain things we must do, thou shalt do, and you know, they're expected of us, and I'm not sure it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, but there it is, you know. I think it contributes to issues that some of us have, seasonal issues, you know, and you know, I really want to stop this. I have made my decision. I'm cutting the ivy off my house. There's a time and a place to let the ivy grow rampant. There's a time and a place to trim that stuff. And how can we'll address the roof ivy issues another time, but I want to go get potatoes, man. Potatoes, I love potatoes. Potatoes are life. Let's put some of this stuff away. Go get potatoes. Let's go find some potatoes. Good heavens, Murgatroyd, look at that. We have to do some roof work here first. Okay. You know, first things first. Alright, well that took care of a bit of that ivy, maybe all of it. Let's put the organics and the inorganics, and let's go make the most of the last bit of our day. We were looking for Cocoa Puffs last time, weren't we? And we weren't finding them. So I would present to you the idea that we go looking for Cocoa Puffs and for potatoes. Potato Puffs. Joe Boy got a put a bug in my mind, and I appreciate it, Joe, about how beautiful it was up on that mesa top. Kind of thinking about building a little cabin there. As night 13 gives way to day 14. By the way, that sleeping bag that I have is brought in by the mod Comforts. Very simple mod. It just adds a sleeping bag to sleep through the night, and a hammock to sleep through the day. Genius, right? I know. Hammock to sleep through the day. I think Dire Wolf used it in one of his series, maybe the series before this. I don't know. That man, I don't know how he does it, but it's amazing how people become such a presence in our lives, isn't it? Potatoes, Cocoa Puffs. I'm guessing the Cocoa Puffs are going to be easy to find. I think I found some right there. Yep. We're going to leave the boat right here because we definitely won't forget it. I see Cocoa Puffs over there too. We're definitely not going to forget where the boat is. Good gosh, where did you think these things were, though? Well, is that not it right there? It's not. Maybe I was wrong. Oh, there's some to the right, though. Okay. Remember where the boat is? Yep, I got it. Never fear. Boatman is here. We do fear that. We fear, dog. It's a tough time. This whole period between, I think it starts pretty much January 3rd, 4th, 5th. For some of us, I'm sure there's hangovers involved and health issues, but some of us, there's just, there's not that. And I think the hangover and health issues are just another part of the frenetic attempts, maybe in part the FOMO, fear of missing out. It's so hyped. Alcohol usage is so hyped in our culture that fear of missing out. Ooh, if I'm not drunk and crazy, what am I gonna miss? Well, to be honest, you're not gonna miss much at all, except spending a whole lot of money you don't want to spend and making a fool of yourself. Although there's a time and a place for that, and I'm not gonna. There was a Cocoa Puff right there, but you know what? Life's about the adventure, dog. We can totally do some fishing too. I'm thinking to get some unexpected treasures and whatnots. Poof. That boat, is it just me or is that boat going really fast? Maybe it's just me. And I'm out here looking for potatoes. Oh man, I love potatoes. I love them in real life. I love them in Minecraft life. In fact, I was looking in my fridge today. I am smack dab out of white Irish potatoes. Spuds. I'm out of them. Have none. I do have sweet potatoes, and I do want to, I do want to cook those up. I'm thinking about cooking them tomorrow. In fact, I was thinking about cooking them tonight to have tomorrow. Is that the boat? That's the boat that we have looted pretty completely right there, right? Well, let's... there's a meteor. I think that's the meteor we found already. It looks like an underground meteor there. Meteors are our friend, by the way. We need meteors because we need special component parts for AE2. We're going to need energy for AE2 as well. I don't have an energy mod. And let's talk about that, because there's another mod I don't have. It's Kevin Pugh's More Gems mod, which is a sort of an answer to Silence Gems. I like both mods. I've been using my last time around, I used Fabric, and so it was all about KW Pugh. He has not yet released a Forge version of More Gems, so it's not available for us to use yet. So I was looking online just before I started this session to see if it's updated, and he's just released the Fabric version, the 1.18.1 Fabric version, but no Forge version yet. Now, this shipwreck looks highly unlooted to me, so I think we're in the stern here. And I have completely looted this. Okay, but I can always grab the chest, right? Waste not, want not. Oh, dog. So that's that. I think that means there's no more. Yep. Okay, there's the chest, and then the meteor, I think, is right. Yeah, it's right over the hill. This period lasts from about the first week of January, really the second week of January, really right about a few days ago. I'm recording this on January the 11th, and I think it started around the 5th, 6th, 7th. And it's going to last. The next thing that happens is February 14th, Valentine's Day. But that just kind of adds a little bit more, season it with a bit more depression, for those of us who have no true present romantic partner in our lives. Quick caveat, I do have Noi in Thailand, but she is literally the entire diameter of the world away, not easily accessible through quarantine measures and travel restrictions, or not really restrictions. I could get there, and I have I think this is a fact. If she says, "Dog, I need you, please get here as soon as possible," I think I would be, I started to say I'd be on the phone right now, but that's not how you do it anymore, is it? I think I would be, I think I'd be making plans right now. But that's not the way things are, so I'm not. Instead we're hanging out, you and I are hanging out together playing Minecraft, and that's perfectly fine, perfectly good. Good way to spend our time, both you and I. See these pretty flowers. There's a Quark, I think it is, brings in a ring of these daisies that has loot in the center of the fairy ring, but I don't think that's what we have. Let's look at the map and see if there's anything in our radar vicinity. I see nothing. Also, we're going to need ores. Oh, straight. Okay, meteor straight south. So left, on that left, on that left, on that right, and on that left. So January, February, we'll call February a complete bust. March, we have March Madness, and thank goodness for college basketball. I have become, I now have a sense for what college and professional sports means to a lot of people. You know, we needed something during this lockdown, during this COVID idiocy we've been going through. We've needed something. And I think if we didn't have pro sports, I think it's just enough to keep people sort of calm, sort of sane, reasonably, somewhat. Reasonable facsimile thereof of sanity. And if we didn't have the college football championship, how about them dogs? Sick 'em. Anyway, enough of that. If we didn't have that, if we didn't have the NFL, you know, the fantasy football, whatnots, I think we'd be in we'd be in serious trouble as a society, as a, if I can say that, as a, you know, not that we're a monolithic society, but I think things would be a bit worse than they are. So I've come to value that, and I have, you know, looked at a lot of I sure hope this doesn't eat up my iron pick, but we'll see. See what it's going to do. All we need is that one chest in the middle. Perfect. Perfection. And we got another source course and an inscriber calculation press, whatever that is. We got it. Whatever that thing is, we got it. With that, I'm going to end this episode. I think this is episode 7. Thanks for joining me here. I don't often say this, but you know, if you like this, anything you can do to help me feel good about myself is always appreciated. All right, see you next time.